Hey there, folks. What's going on, team? This is D Ford. And hey, listen, I wanted to come real quick and have you guys see a very, very effective and powerful demonstration and just how I use the demonstration tool that is free for us to use. And to me, it's the most credible, the most powerful tool for us to use to expose someone, rather to be a friend, a family member, a business associate, a perfect stranger, if you would, in terms of them being exposed to our platform and operation. Now, to be honest, I think it always gives better efficiency in terms of, how do we like to say it? Uh, Basically, having somebody come in not so cold when we invite them to a presentation. Okay, because a lot of times some people, when they see something for the first time, they're not in the buying mode from the first time they see it. They may have to see it a second or third or fourth or fifth time. So really, I would like to get the first exposure out of the way and literally show a person, hey, I want you to see how fast this thing has us receiving residual cash flow. Okay, so that's how I set it up. Now I'm going to also take you through a means and places to where, folks, you'll never run out of people to talk to, ever. So even with you guys that don't want to talk to your family, I wouldn't see why, because I think, those in your warm market, will get a part of it the fastest if they see your level of belief and conviction. Okay, regardless of how many programs you've been in, guys, we can't use that as a means, especially when you have a tool like this that you're literally able to show whoever. Okay, just get them in front of it and hit play. Now I'm going to even show you how I even add this to my YouTube, to put it as a YouTube video, to where I can send it to someone and say, hey, I want you to see how fast we make money here. Okay, and I mention you on the inside. Take a look at it. Okay, want to talk to you more about it once you get done looking through it. And then once they see the demo, okay, whether you put it on recording or do it live, then they're not coming to a presentation, because you want to invite you to a presentation at that moment. Either, an overview that we're doing live, or you can send them to the STM website, which I'm going to even walk you through that part as well. So get ready to get a lot of information here that is of value, but it's not going to work for you unless you do it, right? But I'm going to make it simple, because you're going to see how simple this is. Okay, so I'm going to do a little role playing too while I'm showing all this. So let's get this thing started. All right, guys, so now you can see I've logged into an account, and I really want you to see how I set this up. So to do this, guys, you'll log into your account. Now, I have a demo account that I've been using called Cashflow, like PayPal. As you guys can see, this is how many demos I've done, okay, after this demo account. Like, it literally has over $106,000 in the 10X, and it has over $10,000 in the standard, okay? I do a lot of demos, folks. That's why my organization, grows as rapidly as it does, okay? Because I believe I can bring as many people as I want to in this thing, okay? Easily, okay? I'm not saying that everybody that I do this for gets in, but we know everything is about duplication. So what I'm doing, I'm having you guys, even as I'm doing this as a demo, it's also as a training to how to use this thing, okay? And so, man, if you end up talking, I don't know, to 2-3 people a day or every other day, or or whatever your schedule will allow you to do it, folks, this is the holy grail of transparency in terms of anything else that's out there. Is the demonstration tool. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what I do. So what you would do is then you would create that person an account. So I would just gonna put their name here. So whoever that person you're creating an account for, just do a demo account. Now, so I'll do their name here, 7788. Co-op CF. Now, when you're doing demo accounts, don't use a person's real email address. I always do the coopcf.com. Don't use a person's real email address until they are committing to, move this thing forward, create an account and do the 2 steps, right? So right now, you just want to just create a demo account. Like you can use their name as you saw, and then at coopcf.com, which is not really a real email address. And then just put in a random phone number. Don't put in their phone number. Just put in like 111-222. Okay. And so then you copy this email address, come down here and put this code that you're not a robot. So guys, I'm literally walking you through how to do your demo. So what do? You log in. Now, whether if you're on Co-op 20 or in Co-op Business, you can do that. The Co-op 20 dashboard is up and functional. Okay. I tested it myself a couple of times the past couple of days. Okay. So whether if you're using the Co-op 20 or using the Co-op Business, it's pretty much all the same in terms of setting it up. Okay, so what did I do? I logged in, right? And under Co-op free, okay, you come down here, you just add their name, and then you hit invite. Well, you put the code in that you're not a robot, hit invite, boom. Make sure you copy the email so when you can log into it. Now, let me show you what I do. I don't make login complicated. So close this down. So I simply, to get to the login screen, I just click at the end of the address. You see me clicking here? I get my blinking I bar at the end, and I just backspace all the way up before the / the .com/. And then after the / I just type in login. And it takes right back to the login screen. Simple and fast, okay? So now I'm going to highlight that and hit paste, or right-click and hit paste, either one, okay? And of course, the password is always on a brand new account, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I come here, I'm not a robot, and now I'm gonna log into this account. So this could be for anybody, folks, or any entity, organization, church, nonprofit, whatever. Got it? Now, so this is how I set this up. So at this point is when I'm typically starting the demonstration for whoever it is. And I start off by saying, hey, John, hey, this is Doug, man, fired up and excited about this operation. John, I just want you to see the transparency and how fast any and everyone receives money with this particular platform, okay? So, and I don't go into a whole lot drawn out. I want him to see the transparency. This opportunity is not to give him a presentation. And I think many of you guys are trying to do that. No, you just want him to see the transparency and how fast money comes. Okay, there's gonna be another slide because I'm going to another piece that I use when I'm really, trying to expose and really have this thing hit home and what's taking place. Then I want to get them, after this demonstration, they want to know more. Then I get them to a presentation either on the smarterthanmoney.com website or invite them to a meeting that I'm having in the upcoming days. Because that's going to be a second exposure. Think about that. So they've already seen this as a first exposure, because many times, folks, people don't make a decision on the first time they see something. That's just what it is. But maybe on the second or third time, because they've already had that first exposure, now they're getting a second one, okay? It hits home then. So watch. So now I'm going to say, okay, John, you see how you're at all zeros across the board. Now watch this, John. Anytime an account opens up after yours, watch this. So let's say you're bringing in friend one. So friend one dot demo, okay. And of course, their name would be there, right? Okay. So you see, whoever you're talking to, Make sure you point out. See how you are at zeros across the board. Yes. Okay. Then I'm going to come down here and put in this code that I'm not a robot. Now, do one account, guys, because you want people to see they make money on every account. Because if you do 3, and this is a person first time seeing it, they may think, oh, well, I got to have 3 in there before I receive money. That's why I show them 1. And then I may show them just another 1, or I may just do 2, to finish off their 3. But I want them, but you want to do 1 account first. So 8-6 here. And then I come down. Now, John, this is just as if you have a friend that's opening up an account after you. I'm going to hit this button. John, I want you to see how instant money comes to you, how fast we make money here. So close that out, scroll back up. John, do you see how your money just went from zeros to $11.75? And of course, it's going to be $8 in the co-op 20. Then there's the question, John, how long did it take money to get in your account? Instant. Now, John, this is the innovative genius of our operation. Because, John, you are not the only one that made money. Now, understand, John, this is real money here. This is not credits. This is not points. This is what we call instant withdrawable money. We're not MLM. But, John, 9 other people also just received money as well, John. Because, see, with the co-op business, when 1 makes money, 10 make money. Now, if you're in the co-op 20, when 1 makes money, 6 make money. So not only did you receive money, John, but in this example, 9 other people also received an increase in their residual cash flow. Now, here's the beauty about this, folks. We dictate and control this. So see, our success is not incumbent upon one needing skill set to have success. It's simply opening up a digital wallet and having a friend or 2 open up a digital wallet after you. And that's our strategic plan of action. Okay. Now, this is just a side because I need you guys to understand this is a very, very important word in our operation. The word control.
Control.
Folks, we have the power to influence. Look, the course of events here. Let me say that again. We have the power. See, when you got the power, that means we dictate. Let me go to the word strategic. The strategic part of this, folks, is that you're looking to identify those with the same aims and interests and the means of achieving them. Some of us are getting people in, to be quite honest, they don't have aims to want to receive residual cash flow. They want something for nothing. That's why they keep asking, well, what if somebody doesn't bring in their 3? Because honestly, I believe they're talking about themselves. Because no optimistic person doesn't have 3 people if they could control the outcome of their success is going to say no. It's just some people with maybe some funky, some voodoo, some juju of some kind that they're still, working with. And I'm not trying to offend, but that's just what it is. There's a lot of people that want success, but that's just it. They just want it without them coming to their own rescue or coming or coming to the understanding that we're not like anything that they've ever done before. Which is another reason why you need to show them the demonstration. This is another reason why this demonstration is so powerful, because we dictate this here. So now watch this. So what I'm going to do here is, so this is what you want to do. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to that account that we just opened. So y'all saw how I went to that. I went to GBO team, and I went to guest. If you're over in the co-op 20, you're going to hit the GBO team. I think you're going to hit the co-op build. Okay. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to highlight this account. Because now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hit copy and I'm going to go back to the dashboard because I want to keep the money up here for John's account or whoever the person that you're doing a demo for. You want their money to stay on the page. Now I'm going to go to another window, but I'm going to keep that original window in the background where we can see it. Guys, I'm just giving you an effective demo here. Now, do you have to do it this way with the two windows? No, you can literally log out of this account, but just remember that you make them remember what their money was before you log out. And then you come back to the login screen, log into the other account. You can do one window or two. It doesn't really matter. I just like, the effectiveness of having both windows up and people seeing their money change instantly, independent of their involvement. So I come back over here. Well, that was in the co-op 20 window. So let me go to coopbusiness.com/login. So it takes me to the right to the login screen. Okay. Now I'm going to put in the account we just created. Okay, which is the friend one account. Put in the password. Default password is always 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna log in. Hit save password. Get rid of all these terms and conditions that pop up on a new account. Guys, you should be having everybody on your team duplicating this and having them see this video. That's why I'm putting it on YouTube and I'm sending it to you so you guys can know how to do the demo. Okay, so now you see where it says welcome to friend one. They're at zeros all across the board, just like this account was, just like your account was, John or Susie or Friendship Church or a nonprofit or a business, whoever that you're doing a demo for, right? So you see 1175 here. Now watch, I'm gonna go over here and do the exact same thing on the friend one's account. I'm gonna come down and I'm gonna add Ricky demo account. Okay. Now I want you to see, because remember, we're going back to that thought. Witness how fast, okay, your friend doing the exact same thing. Come down here, put in the code. I'm not a robot. Guys, you may have to come back and watch this 2, 3, 4 times, just so you can get how to effectively do a demo, how you're messaging it and narrating it as you're demonstrating it, okay? So scroll back up here, and I'm gonna say, John, look how fast when your friend had someone open up an account after them. How long did it take money? Because again, that's not credits, that's not points, John. That's real money that your friend just got, just like you. Okay. How long did it take money to get into his account? Now understand, instantly and simultaneously as your friend one had someone open up an account, they made money instantly. But look, independent of your involvement, I come back over here to you. Watch, I'm just gonna hit refresh and watch what happens to your money right here on the screen. John, did you see your money scaled? You got more money, John, independent of your involvement of this process. But John, just in case you missed it, let me do it again. Now see, your money is at 13. I'm gonna hit refresh, okay? Because again, this is under our power and our control. Let's go back to that word control again. The power to influence the course of events. Folks, we dictate us scaling this bigger and faster than what PayPal got to 430 million digital wallets. And because it's strategic, right? We're doing this strategically with everybody doing this one-time execution of 2 steps. Okay. Now, let's go back to the demonstration. So I'm going to do it again under friend one. So let's say friend one had another friend open up an account. Let's say it was Christine Jones. Guys, there is no program that is giving this level of transparency for people to see that we dictate, we control, okay, the whole global community residual cash flow, with everybody doing a one-time execution of 2 steps, which is having 3 others come behind them and open up an account that also do the same. Set it and forget it. Everybody, every person coming involved is strategically, okay, only responsible for those 2 steps. Okay. So I'm going to add this account. So this is just as friend one is having another friend open up an account. And when that transaction completes, look how fast money went to friend one. More money. You see that. Come back over here, do a refresh, watch more money comes to John. Boom. Instantly. John, you see how you receive more money as accounts kept opening? John's going to say yes. Now, John, I want you to see how this unfolds and how no one is left behind. Now, guys, you have to get this slide right here. You have to get this slide right here. Now, if you're doing co-op business, you want the slide that says, when one makes money, 10 make money. Move it out of the way. Okay? Now, if you're doing the co-op 20, you want to get the slide that's like this, when it says, when one makes money, 6 make money. This is where this unfolds and they see, okay, the whole entire impact of this operation. So I showed John the transparency. Now I pan out and I say, John, okay, I want you to see how this thing unfolds. Now remember, John, you're only having to do the 2 steps one time. And when you do it, John, watch, you instantly receive money, just like you saw when I opened up an account after yours. Now remember, as you made money, John, 9 other people previously also received an increase in their residual cash flow. So think about that. It's not just one receiving money, it's 10. This is why this execution that we control, okay, that we control the course of events, everybody's only having to do it one time. Another reason why I'm, the ingenious of just doing it one time, the masses are able to succeed. Because we're talking about doing something one time that's going to have you continuously receiving money and those prior independent. So anytime an account opens up after anybody, you're going to receive from that instantly and directly. So watch this. So now let's say one of your accounts that opened up was by a guy named Doug. Doug's going to do the 2 steps one time. Doug's going to instantly receive. But as Doug was receiving money instantly and simultaneously, more money came to you, John, or whoever that you're speaking with. Now Doug's, one of his 3 was a church. Church is doing this how many times? One time. Watch this. Money instantly came to the church. More money came to Doug. More money came to you, increasing your ongoing residual cash flow. And please make sure you emphasize, this money is not coming to you one time. The money, as it accumulates and as it grows, is going to be coming to you month after month. So you're literally increasing your residual cash flow. That's what this digital wallet, artificial intelligence, this private bank allows everybody to have their income and their cash flow scale. Because our bills are residual in nature. And so everyone is needing residual cash flow to offset our monthly obligations and monthly um, expenses, okay, or annual obligations, annual expenses, or overhead if you're a business. This keeps going because the 2 steps is involving others that are going to do the same, and they have the same control, no need of any skill set, okay, to determine the success here. Think about that. There is no skill set, zero resistance to the success. All we're doing is cooperating with everybody doing a one-time execution. So Beverly does it. She instantly receives. What happens? Church makes more. Doug makes more. You receive more. So everybody's cash flow, everybody receives money, increasing their residual cash flow. Beverly brings in a brother. Brother receives. Beverly gets more. Church more. Doug more. You scale your residual cash flow. Did you have to do anything else? No. You just brought in your 3 that also did the same. Doug brought in his 3 that also did the same. Church brought in its 3 that also did the same. Beverly brought in her 3. One was her brother who also does the same. Let's say one of his 3 is another church. Church is what? Going to have 3 come after them. Instantly they receive, but also Beverly scales, excuse me, Beverly's brother scales, Beverly scales, church scales, Doug scales. All of you guys scale in your residual cash flow, independent of your involvement. One of the 3 for the church was Linda. Let's say she's a church member. Now, yes, we can bring in more than 3, John, but watch this. Everyone scales. Okay. Excuse my video. It's, going a little wacky. I'll be on my computer all day. But then Linda brings in a friend named Bridget. Okay. Bridget has her 3 come to do the same thing. Everybody's going to receive. Again, when 1 makes money, 10 make money every time. But do you see it happening for everybody? See, that's the excitement. That's the strength of this operation, is that no one is getting left out. As this is moving forward, everybody's receiving instantly. There's no waiting on a rotation and then Doug receives and then it rotates again, then the church receives, then it rotates again, then Beverly gets money, then it rotates again, then brother gets, no. Everybody's receiving just like Elon Musk receives from PayPal. Bridget then brings in Belinda. Belinda does the 2 steps 1 time. Her 3 doing the exact same thing. Watch what happens. Everybody receives money. Belinda brings in Charity. Charity does this 1 time. Watch what happens. Everybody receives money. Folks, so that's the demo, okay? So then I do this. So John, what I want you to do is I want you to go to this website here, smarterthanmoney.com. I want you to go to the homepage, okay? So he's going to go to the homepage here. And John, I want you to watch this 12-minute flash overview or flash presentation. Okay, folks, people, when they see the time, okay, if videos are like 30 minutes or an hour, they immediately check out. Oh, that video is too long. Okay, so we made it. We condensed it to 12 minutes so they can get a flash overview. But when they click on this, okay, it's then going to take them to see this 11-minute and 48-second video. And then there's other videos, like it says, 15-week game plan, all wallets after you pay you residually. So now they can see the money that unfolds. Now, this is in the co-op business. Started off with the co-op 28. Now, if you want somebody to just see the co-op 20 presentation, just ask your leader for the link to the overview. But it's actually on my YouTube channel here. See if I can go back. I'm on YouTube channel, and let me see what this video is. Right here. So see, it says the Co-op 20 Bank launch. And this is the 20-minute overview on Co-op 20, where it just only specifically speaks on Co-op 20. So, but the main thing, you want to get a person exposed. And then once they've seen the demo and you want to narrate it, I want you to see how fast money is made here. And then you start going through the demo of demonstrating. Guys, when your team, whoever has the most people on their team sharing this demo, that is what's gonna, give you guys the winning element to take this thing to the moon. Too many of us are trying to rely on a cute script or a amazing Facebook post. No, you want to show people immediately, quickly, the transparency. That's what separates us from everybody else. Everybody else is trying to do the money post. Here, you want to connect with a person. Hey, John, I want you to see how fast you make money with this operation that I'm a part of. Send me a thumbs up if I can send you over the transparency. And then you may even want to create a general demo. So if you're going to be talking with a lot of people, and you don't want to keep doing a demo, per person, make a general one, right? Make it there, just make the account your name here. So no matter who you show it to, they're going to know, put their name there and take your name here out. And you're talking about their name. And then when you come over and you create an account, just name that account friend one or business partner one, whatever. If you want to keep it general. And that way, but you kind of got to pick who you feel they need to see their name in lights, or who's okay with just seeing the transparency and how fast this thing works, folks. But guys, I'm telling you, showing the demonstration is so, so critical. It really is. And when you are leading in with, hey, Martha, hey, John, hey, whoever, I want you to see how fast we make money here in this system and how we control, how this thing performs and operates. And then once you've taken the exposure, then you want to say, hey, after you get through watching, send me a thumbs up, because there's a flash overview that I want you to see. And either one of those can be flashed, the 20-minute Co-op 20 video and the 12-minute Co-op business video. That's on smarterthanmoney.com. So again, that's smarterthanmoney.com. Once you get to the homepage, you'll see this, and you want to tell the person, hey, right there's going to be a button that says view 12-minute webinar. And so this will be a person's first exposure. And then you follow up and say, hey, what did you like about what you saw? Hey, what excited you the most about what you saw? Hey, what did you like about what you saw? What excited you the most about what you saw? Don't say, hey, man, what interests you that you took? Hey, did anything interest you? No, you want to speak with confidence. Hey, man, what excited you the most? Not this, hey, did anything interest you? See, it has no fire with it. It has no conviction with it. When a person watches this, I know they saw something that excited them the most. And folks, when they start asking questions like, well, how much does it, how much is it to get involved? Glad you asked. Listen, me and my business partner are having a private meeting that I'm conducting, or that I'm hosting. Now, guys, you may not be sharing the presentation, but you're going to be attending the meeting. That means you're hosting it. Take ownership of your business. Hey, I got a 12-minute video that me and my business partners created. Don't say, oh, hey, there's a little video that I want you to see. No. Take ownership. Hey, friend, there is a video that me and my business partners created. Even though you didn't actually create it, but It's just as much yours as it is everybody in the community. Take ownership. Hey, me and my business partner, we're hosting a meeting. I want you to be my special guest. Meeting only goes for about 15 to 20 minutes. What works best for you, Tuesday or Thursday? There you go. Or Monday, because we have meetings on Monday too. Now, if you want them to hear a Co-op 20 presentation live, I do those on Tuesdays and Thursdays, if I'm doing them on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But for the most part, Tuesdays and Thursdays is when we have our meetings, guys. And we also have one on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Got it? So now I want to go into you having endless amount of people to talk to. Endless. So go to you through your family first. Give them the first opportunity to get on board with you. Guys, don't assume. Don't put thoughts in your head about them. Allow them to tell you if they're wanting, but still, it's the same approach. Hey, sister. Hey, brother. Hey, dad. Hey, uncle. Hey, aunt. Whatever the relationship. Hey, best friend. Hey, business associate. I want you to see how fast we receive money here. Because I found something that's going to really, really allow me to have residual cash flow that's going to offset my monthly bills and expenses. I thought you may have, I believe you would have very similar interest once you see how this thing works. That's it, folks. So if you get to where you run out of people to talk to, or you think you have nobody to talk to, I'm about to squash all that. Guys, there's this thing called Facebook groups, okay? So you can literally go to Facebook group. Let me go to my page here. I went to the wrong window. So just so you guys know, we all have our own personal Facebook group. It's called Predictable Cash Flow Mindset. So if you're not a part of that group, hey, you are invited. You can also invite whoever you want. We don't talk about anything but what our business is about. I don't allow anyone to share another program that they may be doing. It is a safe place for everybody. Okay? So you can invite anyone to Predictable Cash Flow Mindset. Now, let's go here. So I'm at a Facebook group, right? Okay, I'm at a Pastors Helping Pastors. Okay, I like connecting with people that have, a certain level of influence and who are used to, working with others. Because that's what our operation is about, working with others. Don't try to talk to a lot of people that are antisocial or that, all they do is just sit at home all day and don't really talk to nobody. Or they just talk to the same people every time, all the time. Or they only got like one good friend. Think about it, guys. I mean, they're not used to talking to anybody. And those are the ones that are primarily saying, well, what if somebody ain't got 3 people? Because their whole world is just one person. Now, even though you may know, or even though you may say to yourself, man, they could really use this business, but ladies and gentlemen, that it's mindset. So anyway, so let me just find another work. I'm not going to do this group. Work from home. There you go. Guys, a lot of work from home groups. Now, when I go to these groups, guys, I look for commonality. Okay. So like I go there, work from home, remote work, and jobs. Okay. Let me go here. Work from home, Texas. That's a good one. So I go to work from home, Texas. Oh, I'm not in that group. Am I in that group? It don't look like I'm in this group. Let me go to people. Let's see if it'll let me in here. And let me go to, so a common ground that I start off with is my location. So I'll type in Houston. So you saw what I did. I'll go to a Facebook group and then I'll click on people. Now, if you're doing this from a phone, when you're doing it from a phone, let me show you what you do from the phone. Well, from the phone, what you'll see is like everybody's profile picture in the group there. You'll just click on it and it'll bring up this page here, like you're bringing up the people. So on a phone, you won't maybe see the menu people. You may just see people's like profile picture just lined up. You'll click on that and it'll just open it up here where you'll get to a search, find a member. So I like common ground. So if I do Houston, right? It's going to bring me up everyone that either lives in Houston or last name is Houston. They have something affiliated with Houston, Texas. So like, check this. I put my mouse over here under Patricia Jones. Look, lives in Houston, Texas. So there's commonality right there, okay? Because I live in Houston, I can start talking about, hey, I'm on the north side of town, in between Austin and North Houston. Where about you may be living? So we find some commonality, folks. Oh, he lives in Houston, okay? And naturally, somebody's going to go to your Facebook page and check you out, right? So anyway, so I would come here. And I would just say, hi, Patricia. My name is Douglas. I also live in Houston, North Houston, to be exact. Pleasure to connect. Now, I don't get personal right off the jump, meaning that I don't be like, what side of town are you from? She could be like, why are you asking me that? Don't come off that way. Hey, I just say I live in North Houston, to be exact. Pleasure to connect. That's all I see. And I just wait to get a response from her. And folks, I can go down there and do anybody, okay? I sort of look for those that maybe in the same age bracket as myself, may seem like, when I go to their profile, they, maybe have pictures of them and others and stuff like that. I try to find some commonality. Do they have older children that are teenagers, stuff like that? Because believe it or not, folks, when you find something that you guys have in common, many of us have many things in common than we do different. But like attracts like many of the times. Okay. So yeah, so I look for age group. I'm able to appeal. This business is really appealing to people that are from the age of 35 on up. Okay. Because those are the folks, they've been through life a little bit. And, they're always looking for means to bring in extra income if it doesn't too much interfere with their livelihood and what they got going on. And so, guys, you can go to work from home groups all day long. If you are part of any other type of affiliation, if you're part of a church affiliation, say you have affiliation in the church, you can come in here and say, hey, I see you a church going person. And listen, I've been connected to something that's really, really been benefiting our church from an ongoing residual funding and cash flow perspective. Can I just send you a demonstration just to show you how fast money comes to us? Because person is really interested, how fast does money come to y'all? You're able to show them that. You're able to show them that. All right, guys. Well, that's all I'm gonna give you today. So hopefully I gave real good value to you, and that you, that you got some value out of this. But guys, share this with your teams, share this with your partners, utilizing the demonstration tool, guys. It is the most effective, powerful tool to get a person that exposure, and then stop my screen share, and then you want to then get them to the next exposure, which is either a live overview or a flash presentation. Okay. So hope you guys got a lot out of that. As I like to say every time we conclude a video, we just want to see you at the top. We look forward to seeing each and every one of you cash flowing and most definitely over the top. Take care. God bless.